My daughter and I went to an Italian restaurant on my payday together. I'm a single father, so I always look forward to this day when I can treat my daughter to anything she wants. This month we had decided to try a restaurant that Makino had recommended. It was an all-you-can-eat that recently opened nearby. You could eat all the pizza you wanted, and they would bring the freshly baked pizzas to your table. When you wanted to eat more, you'd put up the yes sign, and when you had enough, you put up the no sign. In this day and age, buffets are kind of worrying in terms of sanitation. But with this style, you can enjoy a slice of any type of pizza straight from the kitchen. I thought my daughter, who can't eat a lot, would have fun and decided on this restaurant.
Dad, look! They all look so tasty!
I can't wait for them to bring the first pizza!
It would be a waste not to eat some pasta. Let's share a plate.
Yeah, let's do that! I looked around, thinking to order straight away, but there was only one waiter. I was shocked. It was 7 p.m., and there was only one waiter to man the busiest time of the day? It was newly opened, and there were quite a lot of customers. The waiter looked as though he was busy taking orders from the other customers. No matter how many times we rang the bell, he didn't come to take our order. I'm sorry for the long wait. What will be your order? We'd like 2 of the all-you-can-eat course, and 1 of those Genovese pasta, plus 2 of the drink bar. Thank you very much.
Excuse me, we'd like to make an order too.
Oh, yes, right away! I wonder if it'll be okay.
It's a new restaurant, so they might not have gotten as many job applicants as they'd hoped.
While we were talking, the pasta arrived surprisingly quickly.
Ooh, it's better than I thought it would be. I was thinking this restaurant would be gone in no time if it tasted bad.
That's true! If the pasta's this quick, the pizza should be here in no time. However, there was no sign of the pizza. Hey! What's up with this restaurant? We haven't gotten any of our pizza! We've been waiting for 20 minutes! Why the hell is the dessert arrived before the pizza? Huh? I'm so sorry. The chef's doing his best to make the pizza. The pace should be faster! Fast enough that the customer thinks it's too fast! You think we're here to play? Huh? Please wait a moment. The waiter was shouted at by the customer with a scary attitude and began to finally circle the tables with the fresh pizza. However, the pizza was only sent to the tables where the scary customer and other customer that complained was seated. My daughter is quite headstrong, so she must have got angry when she noticed this. She stood up and made her way to where the waiter was.
Excuse me.
Yes, how may I help you?
Help me? You haven't been offering pizza to any of the tables where women are seated.
Huh? I'm sorry, but I can't accept those accusations. I'm circling all the tables properly.
Then why haven't we gotten a single pizza on our table? It's very strange that the other tables that have only women seated at them haven't gotten any pizza either.
The 3 women seated at one table were glaring at the waiter. The waiter paid no mind. Excuse me, but as you can see, I'm very busy. If you make any further complaints, I'll have to call the police for obstruction of business.
What? I haven't gotten the food I ordered and I'm being made out to be the bad guy? Do you have mozzarella stuffed in your skull or something?
This is why I don't like talking to stupid women. Are you sure you want to talk so loudly like that? Your sugar daddy will start to hate you.
My sugar daddy? What?
I can tell. You're dating an older guy for his money, right? Women who only have the brains to make money with their bodies. It's sickening. As soon as I heard that, I tried to grab him out of anger. But Makino silently said, "Don't," with her lips. I sat back down, deciding to trust Makino and leave things to her.
Oh, and what's your reason for thinking he's my sugar daddy and not my real dad?
He looks young! He's way too young to be your dad. Oh, was he your boyfriend? You like the age gap? If so, pardon me. The waiter was smirking from ear to ear, and I couldn't hold my anger in for any longer. I took Makino's hand and headed to the counter. Let's go home. You can still find another place that's open. I don't have the appetite to eat in a horrible place like this. I don't get very angry that often. When Makino heard my raised voice, even she was surprised. I'd like the bill, please. Yes, of course. 2 you-can-eat courses, 1 pasta, and 2 bottomless drinks. That'll be $40. Why should I have to pay for the courses? We haven't had 1 bite of pizza all night. We've only had the pasta and the drinks. I won't pay for anything else. That's just you being petty. If you had waited, I would have given you your pizza. Do you really think that excuse works? This is a con! If you say that, then what you're doing can be considered obstruction of business. Well, I had to deal with you. The other customers are waiting to be served. Then why aren't there any other waiters? That's the most ridiculous part about this restaurant. When I had given a reasonable argument, the waiter went silent. Then he reached for his smartphone. I've had enough, so I'm gonna call the manager and the police. So unlucky today, having to deal with all these problem customers. What? Just when my anger had reached the limit, the scary customer from earlier stood up. Who the hell do you think you are? I was listening to everything you just said. What? This man hasn't said anything wrong. And your comments about this woman being his sugar baby? That's perjury, you idiot! You only bow your head to guys like me, who you think you can't win against, you piece of crap! That's not true. I'm just... He was utterly frightened and couldn't even speak properly. He shook so much his legs gave out, and furthermore, he peed himself. I don't feel like paying this restaurant for anything at all, but I don't want to eat and run, so I will. But I'm never coming back to this restaurant again! And I'll do everything I can to make it known how bad this place is! No! You can't do that! The manager had finally appeared after being called out by the waiter. What's going on? Are you the manager of this restaurant? Why aren't you here even though it's so busy? Why are you leaving everything up to this useless piece of crap? What's wrong with you? Hey! That's because he's the assistant manager, and I heard that he was very good. I just take care of the orders and office work. That's not an excuse! You've got to be on the floor to monitor and understand the current situation! The manager and the waiter couldn't answer back to the scary customer, and were shaking like newborn deer. If anything, I want to call the police on you guys! Do you know how many customers here haven't eaten yet? You've wasted all their time! Hey, what's he talking about? It's not my fault. It's that sugar woman's fault for complaining so much.
You're still going on about that? We can easily prove that we're really father and daughter. How about we sue you for perjury?
And you're still lying about that? Manager, look! He's way too young to be a dad. Huh? Aren't you Makino?
Yes. Who are you?
Oh, she's Makino! She's working in one of the child companies as a poster girl! Thank you for your hard work! Huh? Poster girl? Makino's been working as a model ever since she was in middle school, and is pretty famous among teenagers. I finally understood why Makino had said she wanted to eat here. Then, this man is...
He's my real dad. You can check with my manager if you want.
I'm so very sorry for the rude behavior. Apologize, now! It's not my fault! They don't look like father and daughter!
Manager, this man didn't bring any pizza to my table or any other table with women seated at them. Aside from his service skills, he's got a problem with discrimination against women.
I'll believe it as you say.
You won't do anything as ridiculous as making these people pay for food they haven't eaten, will you? Most of these customers haven't been able to eat the pizza they wanted to eat.
Of course. We'll have it paid for from this man's wages. We'll be sure to fire him straight away. The waiter went pale at his manager's announcement. I don't know if the mozzarella in his brain exploded out of shock, but he started spouting ridiculous and incredible excuses. No way! That's not fair! My life's been ruined by her! You're getting ahead of yourself, even though you're just a woman! Why do I have to go around serving women? I didn't want to do this work anyway! My mommy told me I had to! Ah! I hired you because the director told me to! But I can't believe you'd say something like that!
Oh, Miss Fujino did?
Why do you know my mommy's name?
Miss Fujino was the one who hired me.
The waiter lost his words. By the looks of it, he's got a pretty bad case of a mother complex and had been coddled all his life.
I'll be reporting all of this to the director when I next see her. Dear customers, you don't have to pay for your dinner, so you can go home now.
Stop! Stop! If Mommy finds out about this, I won't forgive you! He tried to grab Makino, but he flew 360 degrees through the air and fell flat on his back. I was the one who threw him. Why? How did you throw me? Even though you're so skinny. I have a black belt in karate. Karate! My wife, Makino's mother, was a model. She was absolutely beautiful. She was often stalked, so I took up karate in order to protect her and made my way to black belt. Now my wife's gone, I'm also working as my daughter's bodyguard. I won't forgive you! I'll never forgive you! I'll tell Mommy and have her make you disappear from the modeling world!
Oh, I don't think that'll work.
Shut up, you pig! Stay out of it!
I've been playing this entire conversation on Insta. Live.
What? One of the women that had been seated across from us had apparently realized that Makino was a model and had been recording, just in case anything happened. She had sensed that it would get even more interesting and had started streaming live.
Sorry, I know you have copyright issues and stuff, but I couldn't help myself. No problem. If anything, you've been a great help. With this, I can prove his wrongdoings to Miss Fujino.
Makino giggled as she said,
I'll let our office and my manager know.
and reassured the customer. I'll call the police too, since it's become a pretty big problem.
Thank you very much. If it's possible, could you stay with us to give your statement?
Yeah, I'm really pissed off, so I'd be glad to. All the other customers also said they would stick around to give statements, so we were all waiting for the police to arrive. Okay, so it seems that this restaurant has a lot of problems business-wise, so they may be charged for fraud. There are other crimes such as perjury and defamation, so I'll need to have the manager and the waiter come with me. And just like that, they were taken away by the police. Makino's part playing as the new police officer was great! Thank you for your support. I'll let Makino know you said so. Most of the customers who had been watching us became a big fan of Makino, and we have made a group chat called Makino Fan Club, aka Pizza Victims. I had swapped phone numbers with a few of the customers who were with us. Like this, they've become good friends who support Makino. As a result of that evening being streamed, Makino got her drama debut playing the part as a righteous police officer who's new to the force. On top of that, it was revealed that she was the daughter of Mao, a model who, at the peak of her popularity, got married, had a baby, and retired from her modeling job. She was being called for interviews from all sorts of places. It became so much so that she had to start thinking of transferring to a school that would allow their students to work in the entertainment industry.
Mom was really popular, huh? I never knew.
She made me promise not to tell you about her work.
Was it because she didn't want me to look up to her and follow in her footsteps?
That's probably part of it, but I think she wanted you to live a happy life as a normal girl.
I get it. But this job is fun. I'm going to do my best at what I can do.
Yeah, I'm always supporting you.
But Dad, you can use my pay for paying the rent and stuff, you know? I want to support you too.
I'm happy to hear that, but the money you make is yours. No matter what, I'm going to be there to support you, so I'll continue my job at the office for a stable income.
Dad, thank you. I'm so happy I was born as your daughter.
Thanks to the pizza incident, Makino became famous, and our bond as father and daughter deepened. By the way, that pizza restaurant closed the very next day. It was their first crime, so the manager and the waiter weren't given any time in prison. But the manager lost his job, and is currently missing. The waiter was disowned by his own mother, the company director. His next job didn't go so well either, so his debt only increased. And I heard from the scary-faced man that he was kidnapped by a man from the mafia. Mr. Tanaka, pardon me if I'm wrong, but do you have anything to do with the MAFIA? Of course not! Yeah, people often tell me that because of my face. I am quite knowledgeable about that line of stuff, though. I hope that waiter manages to come back alive. I decided not to ask any more questions. Forget about that! Listen! I managed to get tickets for Makino's meet and greet! Really? I heard that the possibility of finding a ticket is pretty low. Yep! I bought 30 copies, just in case! I'm gonna give them out to my friends! Make sure you don't overdo it. I plan to work hard so that this happiness can continue, even for just a little bit longer.